この配信はグラのスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Hello, hello everyone and welcome to tonight's stream. I'm TheNando and been a while since I last played in this safe game and I don't remember anything. And wow, me-chan on Twitch over with a 30 stream streak. That's amazing. Thank you so much for the support, me-chan. And of course on YouTube, Lychee, Red, welcome, welcome. And Zerson, certainly today safe from lightning, right? I hope so. I have a stream this upcoming Friday. And I'm quite scared about it in terms of thunder. There were a few regions of Portugal where the bad weather was quite severe. Things were indeed rough in some regions. Like the past couple of days, the storms were no joke. And I'm a bit lost in terms of what to do. I have a feeling last time the latest thing we did was those chimneys over there on the horizon, which grants me limitless power. It makes it so that my gears of industry are always churning. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is double that. I think that's working on peak efficiency. Okay, yeah, the coal is constantly flowing, which means that we are using up all of the coal in the 4 factories, and that means that if we want more power, we need to add more coal, if I remember correctly, and that's what I want to do first. Have more power, that way I can just focus on expanding the industry without thinking of power infrastructure. That's my first plan of today. And the other day, I was checking some things about this game. I've been getting more and more into Satisfactory, and I saw that there was a mod pack, I don't remember the name, that basically made the game more complicated. It was like Satisfactory Beyond or something. I have no idea what the name was, but it was, the premise was basically, oh, you think Satisfactory is complex, we're going to make it even worse. I was like, oh, even though I haven't mastered the base game, and I mean, it's not a case that I haven't mastered. I'm doing only the baby steps in the game. I was like, yeah, the grind up metal. Yeah, I was curious about it. I won't hop into that for now. I think that would be a huge mistake. But maybe, I mean, if I finish all content there is to finish in this game, maybe 10 years from now, that will be a good alternative. So, where's coal? Because I can increase my power setup with more coal, and I can find more coal with machining, with the little machine. Okay, 600 meters. I can go for that. Do I have the materials to make a mine? I have to make a mine and to make power poles. Yeah, I think I'm quite stacked for materials. And everything will be running while I'm doing that. But I think there's so much more infrastructure that I can be doing. I just want to add more power first. Salut, Nando! Aka Nando no. Aka Nando no. Hello, Van. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay, I think these were the stronger ones. Yeah. I will just keep going. Something there. I want that coal. Oh! I need to explore more of the world as well in the long run. My inventory is not free enough. I need to plan expeditions. Probably get a little bit more better gear. I know that there's some things that can make you like jump higher and things like that. And then go for more exploration rounds. Because that hard drive I unlocked in the other save to unlock alternate recipes, I can see quite a lot of potential from... Okay, the green toxic is really bad. Lesson learned, and I hope everyone is having a good week there, over there, wherever you are, all over the world. I do need to think of colors. As I said, things were quite rough in Portugal lately in terms of weather. In terms of the storms. Okay, once you unlock skill, start exploring. Okay. Good to know. Good to have that as a mental reference. Oh, and... Oh, wait. Have I been here before and realized... Oh, I need explosions to set off this coal. Was that what happened? Or not? Or was that somewhere else? Oh, whoa! No, I think this coal is okay. Probably I forgot my miner or something. The world makes me want to explore it though. And we can see our factories over there in the distance. Let's start... Let's bring this back. Yeah, let's build some platforms here to help. Foundation, ramp. Okay. Okay, what was the button? Oh, no, okay, let's build it like this. Nando gets searched by the lightning and learns the hard need to fight his foes. Yes. Now let's try to zoop with a ramp. Build mode. I need to play more of this game because I feel like I've lost all hotkey recollection. Why am I... Okay, zoop. Okay, that's nice. Conveyor belt. I think I left the thingy down there. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. This is snapping to this underground part. Let's build a foundation again. And let's do this proper. Da-da-da. Oh, no need to go here. I have hotkeys. Oh. There's no clipping. Oh, missing iron plate. Oh, that's the problem. Well. Okay, let's bring power here. Da-da-da. Power line. Because I'm doing that travel either way. Let's make it worth. Da-da-da. That's the thing. Sometimes you will gotta rush towards your next goal. Other times you have to enjoy the journey. Running conveyors was the most part of this game. It's so good. Yeah. Oh. I like running conveyors. I don't like running from those guys. And TheNando in the house. Hey, hey, credit toast. Get to. Know what? Know what? Get over here. Ah! Ah! That's cheating. Don't. This is para my ass. Okay, the guy is gone. Let's keep the power lines going. And how are you doing, Mr. Credit Toast? Halfway through the week. We're halfway there. Living on a prayer. So strange to think that I've went to a Bon Jovi concert live. My assortment of bands and music groups that I've listened to live is quite peculiar. You have everything from Iron Maiden and Ghost and Metallica to Madonna and AC/DC and Bon Jovi. You have Hatsune Miku, Ado. Okay, there's more copper here. I mean, I have no need for copper right now. But good to know for the future. Let's keep the power going. Wire too long. Da-da-da-da. I remember my setup is so cool and such a mess at the same time over here in this save game. Like, if I was starting now another save game, there will already be a ton of things I would do different. Is this connected? I think it is. Oh. No, it's not. That's saturated. That isn't. It's a bit wonky, but I mean, I've seen worse in real life, so I'm going to accept it. I've seen way worse. But every time there's a conveyor belt that isn't moving, every conveyor belt that is not moving means that I'm not working the game optimally. And I'm aware of that because I did a lot of mistakes along the way. Oh, the fixing... my inventory is flooded by Fixmas. And look at this mess. Okay, okay. Getting close to a good point to start over, okay. The Fixmas gifts. That's what's flooding my inventory. Okay, let's grab some plates. That should be enough. And let me check the map. Where's my coal? Let's go over there because I may not need to bring it all the way back. I just need power. So I just need to get something like some coal power generators. Because I can have the... I don't need to bring power here. Oh, but I will need copper sheets. Ah, I'll bring the coal over. I prefer to have things more centralized. Maybe later on, I will have better things for decentralization. Like better transportation, but for now... Okay, let's build some infrastructure to make our trip there easier. Okay. And I can even go now. And let's go, let's go. We can now conveyor belt all the way. And bring that coal. Yeah, coal, like the limit... Might already have transportation, but there are better options. Yeah. I need to work on some milestones. I just want to set up even more power. So I want for a small time at least for power to not be a concern at all. Buy some peace of mind. And I feel like if I add another set of coal factories, it will be mission accomplished in that front. Oh. Oh, not clipping. It's okay. Oh, build mode. Let's... For long things, I like the curve mode. Oh, notarized. Ah! Yeah, this curve mode is the best one. Oh, I already have a little bit of coal power. Okay, that worked. Oh, there's a lot of coal nodes. Oh, okay, okay. I'm just doing it. I'm gonna call it the old-fashioned way. I feel like for long distance, the curve mode is the one that looks best on the... This curved mode is the one that looks best on the conveyor belt. For factories, the straight one. And for long distance, the curve one. Looks very organic. Pretty much, yeah, okay, okay. I have expert approval. I mean, this seems like yeah, straight mode looks really jank without platforms. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This looks like a good place to build some like power station 2.0. Oh. So let's zoop some some of these. Guess we can have some power here. We'll need it for sure. Ta-da. Let me dismantle this power line and add another here and there. Okay, this is connected now. We'll should start reaching here eventually. And now we need a bunch of coal power generators. Let's make 4 like in the other one. I think that we have more coal production because it's pure, but still. So rotors and reinforced iron plates. I think we are producing both in a place over there. Ah, do not fall into the middle of the machinery. It's also fun to like step away for this world for a little bit and now be back and be like, okay, rediscovering my layouts and things like that. Yeah, this is kind of the thing we want to build there. Coal and water. The machinery abyss, fearsome. Yeah, we have some rotors as well. Like, the cool thing is that there's so many things I need to work on at the same time. I need to add power. I need to work on on the space elevator. I need to work on unlocking more techs. I need to work on the MEM projects. There's also that place where you feed. I haven't explored the I think it's the thing at all yet. But right now I want to stabilize the power situation, make sure it doesn't become a concern at all in the near future. And this is the main game lately when I'm not streaming. And sometimes, of course, when I'm not streaming, I want to play games. Sometimes I want to play games that I stream because I choose my stream games because they are good and I like them. This is the main game that has been tempting me lately. When I'm not streaming, I've been really feeling the urge. Okay, I think it's the lock hologram that helps me place. And now I can use the arrows, exactly. I think this is centered. Oh. Lock hologram. Oh, that's also like this. What's the alignment of this center part is aligned with that? So, like this. Wait. Oh, it is correct. I will need to build two more rows of platforms, of foundations. I also want in the near future, when building more permanent and better industry, to start thinking of like things that have more than one floor. Not for the power situation, of course, but for processing and such. Okay, let's lock hologram and align it here. Things calm, slow and steady. And this is it. Get rotated on. Hello, Vexel. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I was about to say, is the get rotated on working? Yes, it is. Oh, wait, I can put it. I can make it become better. Wait. I have a button that will hopefully not break the entire stream. Okay, now it's better. Hello, Vexel, and thank you so much for the redeem. How are you doing today? How's Go been treating you? Have you been winning a lot lately, or has Go been cruel? Go has been tough. Yeah, for me, lately, same, to be honest. It is a part of it. A cruel mistress. Oh, after a while playing the game, I personally found great fun in making factories look like factories with just no stuff. Also, OMG, he's rotating. Yes, I'm rotating on Funny Failure. I am indeed rotating. That is the great power that has been granted to me. The power of rotation. I've been a fan of platforming more rather than less lately. So let's... okay, I can go. Aha, you get it, go. That's the name of the game I play. And let's add some... logistics, yes. Splitters. I can add them like this. I will have this like a splitter coming on, connecting to here. And then this. And this. Oh, let me build the missing foundation here. That's the good thing about Satisfactory as well. If I couldn't play like either only Satisfactory or only Go, or I need a little bit of variety. And the good thing about Satisfactory after losing a lot of Go games is that I don't lose in Satisfactory. Sometimes it feels great to be relieved of the pressure of winning or losing. And hello, Gijaneer. Welcome to tonight's stream. Okay, this is not aligned properly. Are they all missile? No, just that one. Hope you're having a good day today. Yes, that's the main thing. Even I know that, for example, when I played a little bit of Factorio, I'm not in the complicated parts at all, but the game itself communicates you the vibe that, okay, there's chaos to come. You will soon, things will snowball massively, and this game just feels more relaxed. Okay, why aren't you... This game, I have more of a feeling of, in Factorio, I think I had it wrong. In Factorio, I get the feel of... now it's in the wrong place again. You need to complicate to survive. That's the feeling I have. In this game, it gives me a vibe of... You can complicate if you want to, but you don't need to. That's the vibe I get from this game. Let's... Oh. Yeah, exactly. They have a point of stress like destruction. It's the biters, the evil biters. Yeah, for me, Factorio, the biters haven't become a problem yet. But I am aware that they can become a problem. Okay, building mode. Wait, isn't this the input? Oh. Wait. Ah, this is... Ah! This is the one I wanted to align with. I mean, I can go like this. I don't mind this. Okay, and now the coal will start flowing. Now we just need to add water to these power stations as well. And then this power situation should be very secure, at least for a long while. Allowing me to pursue projects to my heart's content. Just need water. And do I have water nearby? I think that's... Can I get from there? But I think that's my nearest water. So it's gonna be quite a long... My other place is definitely better. And I do think, okay, if I remember correctly, water requires quite a bit of these copper sheets, and I don't have production of those yet, I believe. So maybe before finishing that, since we have a little bit of extra power still, taking care of copper processing does not seem like a bad idea at all. Having a good copper processing area. And we saw some copper there along the way. Let me... Yeah, let's bring that copper there over. And process it nicely. To ensure that we have enough. Let's build a mine. Up. It is production, probably. Miners. Okay, how much does this produce? 60 per minute. And a smelter processes 50 per minute, 30 per minute, I believe. So I can add 2 of them. Let me check. 30 per minute, exactly. I'm starting to know my ratios. This is a splitter. Can put it here. Oh, if I change the build mode. Oh. Yes, now it works. I just need power to all of this. But I have that power line. Much more efficient than I was before. Now I can merge these two, because my belt carries 60 per minute exactly. So I can get a merger here. Oops. And let's process some copper. I can do it here. And then bring the products over to somewhere more... somewhere else if needed. I mean, I have that. Why not use that platform? I will need to go get some more iron plate. That's the problem right now I have of having everything so scattered. That, oh yeah, now I need some of those. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I think I have a lot of iron plates here. Yep. Because I do have a lot of supplies right now. I have a little bit of everything. Not of the more recent stuff. It's just that my storage and logistics and everything are a nightmare. I can have things decentralized, but I need a storehouse. Honestly, I think I need a storehouse and then just have conveyors bringing things back. Hello. Pet the lizard doggo. Oh, nice, smart splitter. Yes, that's exactly what I need. I also need... Okay, do I have a chainsaw in hand? I think I lost my chainsaw when I fell out of the map. No, I do. They're in the way. Let's go. Speaking of factory games, the other day, like lately, nostalgia has been running strong on a lot of platforms, and the other day, I got hit by a lot of posts related to the first Minecraft mods that were like industry related. I don't remember the names of them. But I remember building the mining zones in Minecraft, having automation, kind of. They weren't quite conveyor belts, more like resource pipes. Those were the days. Okay, now I want a buffer. Oh, there's also fluid buffers that are literally called buffers. I'm okay with these, the legs do support there. I haven't played Minecraft since the alpha. Damn! I played quite a lot of Minecraft. So what can I build with? Okay, let's build an constructor. Oh, not a constructor. Oh yes, craft one part to another part. Can build wire and cables. And copper sheets all take just copper. I've been feeling the pull of City Skylines. Ah, I haven't felt it lately, but I do understand that pull. I understand the pull of City Skylines. Great game. So let's build these three. Oops. Ah, no. Ah, this. Copper sheets. Wire. Cable. Splitter. Now the build mode. I mean, here. I want it to be straight. Not perfectly aligned. Nah, because it's aligned with that, and that isn't... Okay, I'm going to change the alignment of everything. Okay, game. Okay, storage containers. How do I move them to the hotbar? Okay. 6. Oh, hover plus 6. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! Not a to-do list. Bind to hotbar. Oh, now it worked. Okay. But splitter, let's do this again. You go in, go there. Speaking of City Skylines, it is a pity that City Skylines 2 was not that well received, and I think most of it was performance issues. But it is a pity. We do not speak of City Skylines 2, yeah. First time I launched it, all the trees started flicking. No! Okay, now we just need power. I love lining up these with the storage cent, like the floor foundation corners. Okay, now we should be producing a little bit of relatable. Let's go. And there are more advanced parts that we'll need to start. Oh, foundry smelts 2 resources into alloys. Oh, okay. So we have alloys, so steel is probably one of them. With I would say iron and coal? No. Because or yes. I will check. I mean, I can probably. Oh no, I can't build. When I build one, I can probably check recipes. I wanted to see what can I build in the assembler. Smart plating. This takes roll doors. All of these just take iron. So what I need is also better iron processing. Do I build my storage center now? I think that's maybe my main thing right now. Oops, sorry if you heard that. Let me just fix that. Oh, I know why that happened. Because I forgot to press a button here. Yes. Sorry. Take care of technical stuff. I feel like I left so many things unfinished, but I kind of want to build my... Yeah, let's finish this power first. Buttons, an engineer's worst enemy. So true. Wait, are you? Oh! You take... Can I build a... Will this work? If I change the shape... No shape likes this. Wait. Oh, that's... Okay, that's probably the problem. These should work now. Okay. Yes, connecting inputs to outputs is not a good idea, or connecting outputs to outputs, rather. Ah! You can fall through blueprints. Let's jump. Okay. And this is what we want. Let's take care of the power situation. Let me press this button. Oh, no worries, no worries. It's not... I see the sorry. It was my fault. If I pressed my buttons correctly, that should... people joining Discord should not send a ping when I'm streaming. It was 100% my fault. Thank you, thank you. So let's start doing the fluid things here. Pipeline junctions on top of this. Oh. Okay. Okay, the game is not... Let's get a second hotbar. Oops, I said second. 1, 2, 3. Probably once I get the pipelines here, it's gonna be easier. Okay, maybe I can do the clock hologram. Oh. Get over here. And then I can do page up. Yes. Okay, and then I can just work from there once I have the pipes and build them. I mean, I think I can go like this already. Okay, I can change build mode. Yes. Yes, we'll have this set up already. That way, all we need to do is connect the fluid here, and we are done. I mean, that's not aligned with that, but I guess that's okay. Let's go for this side. Okay, let's go for a different building mode. I like this. Nice, now we just need to bring water. And for the pumps, okay, we have all the things we need. Just need a bunch of those copper thingamajig. This morning, Jack the Fourth. Welcome, welcome. Today I'm doing Satisfactory. Oh, not quick search. That water seems closer. I wonder if that's big enough to harvest. Let's check. Let's check. Doesn't seem to be. Whee. Are you satisfied with your choice of game? Yes, I really like playing Satisfactory. It lives up to the name big time. And I feel like a lot of learning how to play a game and mastering it is starting to get the right mindset for the game. I feel like I'm not a great Satisfactory player yet, but my mind is getting more and more tuned to the game. Are you dizzy from all the rotating? A little bit. Being 3D sometimes can be it ain't much, but it's honest work. Okay, let's... Okay, and this. I need to honor the redeems. If people redeem 3DNando, I gotta rotate. Gotta rotate to everyone's heart. Until everyone's heart is content. Okay, I can build... Okay, but I can build pumps everywhere. Oh, this is not what I want. Sorry. It's not a pump. It is, water extractor. And yeah, this is not deep water. That right there is probably deep water. Aha! I hear one of those. What was the... Oh, this is my... Wait, there's coal there. I'm bringing coal back. And there's water here. Oh. Ah. Tiny.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a... The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
No. Water. Okay, that reminds me, I played Caesar 3 recently. The fact that you can build 4 forcing stations around 1-3 still makes me smile. Caesar 3 is one of my favorite games of... Caesar 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. Such a good game. Caesar's at the Gladiator tournament today. Ah, I'll need more. Okay, let's change the build mode. Why do I always struggle to remember what the key? Yeah, Caesar, and then I played a lot of... What's the name? Pharaoh, Emperor... I can follow... Okay, let's bring that pipe there and then follow the conveyor belt. I have not played much. I played a bit like 20 years ago and I did not understand much English. I was able to read play. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I get that feeling. That was me playing demos. Like I remember playing the demo of Caesar 2. And since I couldn't read English, I was like, okay, I'm doing something wrong. How do I unlock the next levels? And me trying things over and over again. And basically I was just finishing the demo of the game. But I was like, no, I'm doing something wrong. How can I unlock the rest of the content this game has to offer? Okay, this is all moving. Oh, but this is not full yet. But okay, since these are all moving, and it was like, oh, I don't understand the game logic. I give up. Oh, I spent sometimes hours in in games just doing quote unquote nothing. Demos were cool. Yeah, demos were... It's a part of gaming culture that really was lost. The demos. I think it was around here. I like how that I should set up also industry to work on those parts on the top right, because slowly and surely we are filling up some parts while I'm not paying any attention at all to those goals. Yeah, the demos, even cereal boxes had freaking demos of video games. Those were the days. And then some of them had malware as well. Imagine getting malware from a video game demo from a cereal box. People nowadays don't know. Don't know how life was back then. Oh, the Hitman game demo, the one on the server. I never played a lot of Hitman. Is there a cave there? Ooh. Okay, get better gear first and then you explore the caves. Yeah, if you never got a computer virus from Serial, inputs in DOS, damn. Sometimes graphic cards came with game disc. Yeah, and remember, like, this is not a nostalgia stream. Remember those gaming magazines that had CDs with a whole ton of demos? You bought the magazine just for the demos alone. I also did not eat cereals. I eat more cereals now than as a kid. I bought cereals as a kid to get the demo of the game. So, marketing successful, I guess. I need more copper sheets. Yeah, graphics card came with game discs. True. I also remember that. I remember that the first gaming computer, I mean, quote-unquote gaming computer, the first computer that I owned, my first personal computer, was because of to play The Elder Scrolls 4. How much? This takes 50, so we will need more pumps. This says 50, the water extractor 120, so we will need at least a second pump. I probably need to take power there as well to the pump. Let's take care of that. Man, and back in the days, I also remember, because I didn't eat like potato chips or chocolate like snacks or everything, and they used to bring they had all the tazus. I don't know what's a tazu in English. Metal disc could be sometimes plastic disc that had a picture on it. Oh, back in the day, I remember my mom played Prince of Persia. It was like the only game she played. She just did not enjoy enough to spend more time on it. Okay. One of my first FPS games was Black Hawk Down on PC. It came with a graphics card when my uncle built my first PC. Damn. If you want to see a badge, not really a badge. If you want to see the first FPS game that I played, search for, I think the name was Damage Inc. On YouTube. That's the first FPS I played. It is quite an old one. Also, okay, we have the pump running now. Doom 1, damn. I don't think I can fit a second one in this water. I mean, if I having the materials. Mini golf game. I also remember playing GTA 2. Yeah, I'm the same Kratos. I never heard about Thousand outside of Portugal. GTA 2, Team Hospital, Team Park, Majesty, the Fantasy Kingdom sim. What other games did I used to play? Civilization 2. Oh, I remember playing Speedy Egbert. I don't know why. Every store in Portugal sold Speedy Egbert. I remember that game. Credit Toast. I don't remember if it was the gift or someone, but somehow everyone in Portugal knew about that game. I know that you are a true Portuguese because you know Speedy Egbert. Even though I don't know what the game has in relation to Portugal. But everyone in Portugal somehow knows about that game. Yeah, I also have no idea how that game exists. Or Need for Speed 2. I remember playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit as well. And then the ones that came after, like Underground. Oh, there was a Need for Speed game, I remember playing it, that was only Porsche centric. Need for Speed Porsche 2000 or something. I remember playing that as well. Oh, I also played Roller Coaster 1 as a kid. Oh, for me it was the opposite in terms of Age of Empires. Nowadays, I much prefer Age of Empires 2 to 1. Like by there's not even comparison. When I was a kid, I really disliked Age of Empires 2. And I just played Age of Empires 1. I was so disappointed with 2. 2 didn't have like phalanxes and Romans. I really liked the time period of Age of Empires 1. Oh, these are... What is you? I think I can dismantle this. Are you still burning? Stuff you are, but let's... dismantle just a little bit of this. Oh, the Star Wars AoE game. Easy meaning of... I still have the AoE to this somewhere. I have the box for Civilization 2, which was a huge box with a book that was the manual. Thanks for the idea. Yeah. Old games are bangers. Man, back in my day, games were good. Nowadays... Nowadays there's a lot of great games as well. But those were the times. Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. I think I remember seeing about that game. Look at my old pipes. I'm just like, I can do better now. Oh, my Steam account is not that old. My Steam account, because I used to play a lot of outside of Steam. I need to check, but I'm sure like I played a lot before having a Steam account, especially because once internet and everything was more common, my main thing was whatchamacallit? Oh, I'm getting saturated to inventory overload. I was thinking about my Steam account. Yeah, Steam also became popular later, but I played a lot of PS3. PS3 was my peak gaming era. I played a lot of PS2 as well, but if you think, okay, in what time of history did Nando play the most video games? PS3 era by far. I need more copper sheets, that's true. Why did I come all the way here? Same. Oh, nice. On the PS3 era, I remember, like, I can list so many games. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. Then I played the Pro Evolution Soccer games because I'm Portuguese. I need to play soccer games. I played Blur, Folklore, Infamous, Heavenly Sword, Resistance, like Resistance 1, 2, and 3. I didn't play Killzone because you either played Resistance or Killzone, and if you played one of the two, you were a sworn enemy of the other. What more? I played so many games in that era. Eternal Sonata, what a banger. Eternal Sonata was oh, Resonance of Fate, that's a weird one. Of course, Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 13-2. What else did I play on the PS3? Dark Souls, of course, Demon Souls on release, Dark Souls 1 and 2 were all PS3 era. Wait, aren't you? Nande? Yeah, the game time with the most free time, yeah. Oh, Resonance of Fate, that was the one I talked about the other. I don't remember the context. Oh, you don't have power. That's the problem. But I remember you talking about something. Redden, yes, Resonance of Fate is a game. Yeah, the only consoles I ever had were the PS2 and PS3. I never had a handheld console. I never had an Xbox or a Nintendo. It was always PS2 and then PS3 were the consoles I owned. I forgot to take that. Was the brick Game Boy, damn. Yeah, I never had. Like I played a lot on just on computer. Even back then I was a PC gamer, not a console gamer. But then the PS3 came. Oh, I remember playing Asura's Wrath as well. Oh yeah, I also played on my dad's PC. My first PC, as I said before, my first own personal PC was played The Elder Scrolls Oblivion. 21st of March 2020. What was the year? 2004? Maybe? I'm not remembering which year that game released. But I bought my first computer for that game alone. I got my first PC when Windows 98 was released. My dad gave me the old Windows 05 one. I still... Windows 5, not 05. I still have my first Game Boy Color game and Watch Gallery 3. It is currently installed in my Game Boy Advance. Damn. And now, since I have lack of water here, let's interconnect our water networks. Because I'm almost sure that the other place where I built water, there was a whole bunch of place for more pump placement. Oh, unauthorized then. Oh, that's a... Oh, yeah! Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just destroying your natural habitats. Unks for big gamers. Nice, nice. Gaming in my family probably started with me and my brother. AoE2 and Age of Mythology. Like, it for me, it's weird because Age of Mythology was my favorite Age of Empires franchise game. Oof. No, 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 no. Run. Yeah, Age of Mythology. I love it as a kid. And the remaster came out. And it is a good remaster. But for me, it doesn't spark that same joy. I cannot enjoy it nearly as much as I could the old one. Let's get some more copper plates. My world is turning to a mess in terms of organization. Oh, stop, stop. Oh, Rise of Nations. RTSs are over for me. Yeah, the thing, like right now, the main reason why I don't hop onto Age of Empires nearly as much is that, especially as a content creator, like this game I can just casually enjoy on and off. I felt like for Age of Empires, to get the maximum out of the game, I would have to spend a lot of time in it. The Command & Conquer remake? What? Which of the Command & Conquers are they remaking? Because I think there was quite a few remakes already. Okay, the main RTS game that would make me hop back in like in 1 second, no questions asked, would be a good Empire Earth remake. Ah, okay. None, just the reason I returned to game. Okay. Empire Earth was my favorite RTS of all time. I really enjoyed playing Empire Earth throughout history. Few were given the power to control the destiny over their fellow man. I may need to build a pump here. Empire Earth was very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, because this won't open. Oh, amigo. And I think if I understand this correctly, I need to adjust my posture even though no one asked for it. Oh, and these of course need power. Ah! It makes sense that they do. Thank you for the posture check. I played it often. My cousin, my runner all was max initial supplies and just tried to speedrun to the space age, but none of them ever built any farms. So time and again I got space age and they were barely in Victorian era. I miss those simple times. Yeah. Where meta was basically what was meta or not were basically house rules. I have 30 steel ingots. There is a saying that I find very funny when people say it, because it is funny and ironic and truth at the same time. There is a game genre known as MMORPGs, which most of us are familiar with. And I remember a lot of people have said that the internet killed the MMO genre, which on one hand makes no sense, because the MMO genre needs the internet But what they mean is kind of like games used to have a community feel, a community vibe and everything. And the internet destroyed that community vibe. And I feel like the same happened to a lot of games, a lot of like RTSs and everything. The fact that everyone knows the meta, there's no discovery. Tempest Rising, okay. Never played it as well. Okay, I need more power. I just need more copper overall. I need more processing. Okay, while things are processing, I need more materials. Let's inventory. Let's sort out everything. Let's build a big storage. I want to have a little bit of everything everywhere. Because I'm thinking if I should... Okay, now I'm really thinking if I should move all storage or just redo all of my production. If I should keep this running and move all my storage somewhere, or just... Okay. Let's scrap those factories and... Oh, this seems like such a luxurious land for industry. And let's start creating the mother of all industries here. I think that's a better option, to be honest. Like high above the ground. And that's just that's not on the world grid, I think. Some of these factories I didn't place them. That one is, this one isn't. So let's start a great factory and line it up with the world grid. It is lined up with a world grid. Zoops. Opa. I mean, I have not played much games, but I remember any of in the last time to have split. Oh yeah, split screen. I was playing PS3 with my friends the other day, and yeah, in PlayStation 3, for example, you had a whole bunch of split screen games. Now with a PS4 or PS5, they are a rarity. Local multiplayer is so rare nowadays. Okay, and here I want to start building a factory that's gonna produce everything, but in an organized fashion. And then have a row of outlets. Okay, I think I have an idea on how I want to organize this. First, I want to bring iron here, and I want the rest of things to keep running from now. I will delete them later. Let's get some iron. Okay, bunch of iron that's not being utilized over. Let's bring it here. Let's take power with us. Huh. Nice. Yeah, split fiction. Honor that. But yeah, that's the thing. Nowadays you have you can count by your fingers the number of games that exist that are local multiplayer. The rumbling of industrial progress. I want some concrete that's there. Because it's useful for now, it's handy to have this mess that I can just pillage for resources. Ah, no worries, no worries. Damn capitalism. Yes, no worries. Hope you have a good rest and thanks for dropping by. Any support is great support as a streamer. Lol, if it was split screen. That reminds me, what was the game that was not LOL? There was a 2D game that was a MOBA. What was the name of that? Awesome Knots. That you can play local. It was kind of a MOBA that you can play local multiplayer. Awesome Knots, I remember that. See you next time, Jack. The 4th. Oh, I forgot to... Yeah, what a blast from the past, remembering Awesome Knots. On today's stream, Nando jumps back and forth. Nando is confused. Nando forgot to make portable miners. I also can make an object scanner. Don't know what that is. Oh. Okay, now I know what that is. Now I want to build my one factory to rule them all. And so far it's floating for ease of construction, but I will make it not float, not worry. I want it to look nice. See you guys next time. And see ya, Jack. See ya. Ah! Okay, it was fine. Oh. Where's that iron? Oh. Ah, V, can for iron ore. It's all over there. Oh. Now, wow, wow, wow. Get wrecked. Let's build our miners. Do I need to take the... I need to take the chunky. That's normal. I think this is also normal. Or is it... Okay, normal. So this is going to be a whole lot of iron. Normal. 3 normal. Is extract at the rate of 60 per minute. So now I get some smelters. And I get some splitters. Now some mergers. We need power as well. See how quickly I establish new infrastructure now. Merger. One here. One here. One here. Oh, I think I forgot to set recipes in all of these. Iron, 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 iron. How are we for power? I have that fluctuation because of our lack of water. Need to address that soon. But I mean, I'm doing this to not have to wait for in order to not have to wait for the copper pipes that were being produced for the water. Not that well aligned. I mean, I can... Okay, what? Ah. Oops, the angle, the output angle here is sadly wrong. Ah. I want this to look nice. Let's finish one of them first. What I want to do here is like have this ramp. And then have them reach. Oops. Oops, that's not correct. This is correct. And this is aligned with the world grid. Yes. Okay, so that's aligned with the world grid. Let's bring all of that iron up the ramp. Oops. Ah. A bit wonky there, but I'm going to live with it. But I am entering the era of wanting to make things look nicer. Yeah, the triple belt highway. I'm also flexing. It's like, okay, I learn how to build things. Oof. Ugh. Ugh. Once you get the blueprints, okay, it's gonna be a lot easier to make it look nice. Okay. I mean, it is one of the techs that I can unlock quite soon, I believe. Okay, and now I want to start producing all the iron products, but with efficiency. So that's gonna be inputs. Let's give it a little bit of space, even some more, so I can have logistics behind and more belts. I mean, I can add another level, so let's build it one behind. That's too much space. I have no idea, Kradentos, if the blueprints here are the same as in shapes. So, iron plates. We need 3 iron ingot, 30 per minute. Oh, we spend 30 iron ingots per minute on producing iron plates, and here on producing iron rods, 15 per minute. So I can have 2 of these producing. One belt will feed these 3 machines in optimal distribution. Let's center it in this platform. Build mode. Oh, I need iron plates. Those are back there. I want to start building efficient industry. They are over here. Yep. At least I don't never need to wait for most resources. For now. That's why I also want to take this time to set up more advanced production. Because if I was focusing on the quests right now, I would be bottlenecked. So we get this first one in build mode. Straight here. You go there. You go there. You go there. All of these 3 machines will be working at peak efficiency once I give them power. Important little detail. Oh, but... Oh. Aha! My brain has brained. Will this backlog or... Oh, but no worries, because this consumes 15 per minute. That means I need twice as many going there than going this. But if these are consuming 15 iron ingots per minute, then this will get backlogged and we'll have a natural distribution later on. So this will be running not at peak efficiency, but this will flood and it will auto balance in the future. My brain has brain. Okay. Nice. I'm going to add that to the list. But yes, what we would need to get this... Do I get this perfectly efficient right now? I feel like I want to. Let's do it. Let's if I'm doing peak efficiency, I'm doing peak efficiency. Not counting on things getting buffered. It's time for me to start using the engineer brain. Because now this is very different from what we had. Okay, this needs to be rotated. Get rotated. Because now half is going there and half is going here. And this half is being split into half. So we have, in output terms, we have half going here, a quarter going there, and a quarter going there. Oh, conveyor lift. I mean, should be a quarter going there. And sometimes... Ah! I had that plate. Okay, I understand what's happening. Rotate everything. Rotation is the way to progress. Okay, and now... I will build a storage here, and the storage will actually be a line like, okay, in that direction. And stacking. So we have these. Oh wait. Why are you doing that? Let's toggle build mode. Yes. I mean, how do you look if I use the another build mode? Yeah, that's the better one. And what I want is that, okay, we have two finished products. Now we have some leftovers here. And we can use these leftovers. I have another product that I need, which is screws. Screw assembly, how much does it take? Screws takes 10 rods per minute. This produces 15 per minute. So if I have another one of these, I can saturate 3 screw productions. And I can merge and then diverge. I think that's the way here. I'm aiming for efficiency now. If Nano rotates at the same velocity and direction that the planet rotates, is it rotating or is everyone else rotating? Those are the questions that keep me up at night. Okay, let's line that up with this. Because then I can add a splitter. And split this into 3 screw factories. And I'm going to send them this direction. If needed, I will have belts that will go that way later. And we want... Oh no, I can... Or do I... Nah, I think I'm going to... But I don't want to go over the farts. Yeah, let's turn to this direction now. I'm both being chaotic and efficient. I mean, should have changed the recipe first. These will all be producing screws. Build mode straight. You go there. You go there. You go there. And now this... Okay, this has no input yet. For now, I can use that directly. Later, there's going to be more splitters and such involved. Because now we should be, after I bring power over... We should have saturated screw production. And let's send one of these screws. Let's add another layer here. Talk about getting screwed through. So true. Okay, we have screws coming back. What's next on the iron line? Now we start getting to assembler territory. And let's start with the reinforced plates, I guess. I want to build everything over here. And these take 60 screws per minute. How much are we outputting? 40. So this is 80. I need one more. Because I'm outputting there. If not, the ratios would be perfect if I wasn't saving screws. But since I am, and 30 iron plates per minute, is that what one factory produces? Or what do you produce? 20 per minute. So 3 would be 60. And for screws, I would need for 120 3 as well. So I need 3 iron plate production to maximize reinforced iron plate production. At least you can see all of these machines are working non-stop. The metal is flowing at a way that it is just perfect ratios everywhere. None of these machines should have even a second of idle time. Wait, why did oh, maybe it was lack of power? Because these shouldn't be stacking up now. 24, and if we keep waiting, it's going to stay at 24 forever. Yeah. These ones will build up because they aren't being used. Okay, how much do I care about having 20 screws per minute being lost here? Maybe I just had 1 iron plate facility, but at least for now, I'm scared of how's the power situation going. Let's finish the other project. Yeah, because power is a bit iffy. Let's probably we've stacked up enough copper pipes for now. Let's finish that. And let's set a quest in the HUD as well for the blueprints. Hub terminal. Oh, you've been playing for 2 hours. Okay. I'm going to respect the game and do a very quick break. Be right back. Just a very quick break. No worries, no worries. Be right back in a second. I'm back, I'm back. I'm going to stop rotating for a bit. Oof. Rotating so much, it does make me tired. Hi, Beck. Let's go. I love those jokes. Mods are asleep. Spam the chat. Predantos never sleeps. Neither does Zumu. I don't know why in my mind I always mix up. I always say Zumu when I mean Zerzon and Zerzon when I mean Zumu. Your factory game likes waifus. The factory is the waifu. Perfect answer, V-chan. And hello, Primo. How are you doing? You are playing right now, Primo, so many games that I don't want to see spoilers of. Sorry. I mean, I have seen you play Arknights. How are you enjoying the Arknights Enfield? It's okay, don't worry, Nando. Yeah, that's the main game I can see you play. We enjoying it way more than... Let's go! I'm glad to hear it. I love Arknights as a franchise. This game, like, I'm mature enough to understand when something in a game doesn't click because of my personal taste, or if it's like a true flaw of the game. I'm mature enough to make a distinction, and I am very much aware that some things about that game didn't click with me, and it's not a game's fault. It was just my own taste. I don't think I vibe well with the current traditional gacha game formula. And it felt like, this looks like Genshin and things, but I do think the game shows a lot of potential. And I love the original Arknights, the tower defense game. So I just want the company to succeed. One of the coolest things about Arknights, for those of you who don't know and are Portuguese, is that the game has an entire section of it. Oh, I think I was maybe pumping the wrong way around. Oh. The game has an entire section that's about... wait, are these... Are these reversible? Because now I'm confused, because I want these to pump... Oops. From there to there. No, I think it's okay. That's just weird. There. Pipes make the bolt swing. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, sorry, I was talking about Arknights. There is a whole story arc in Arknights. The Golden Age. The Golden Age will return again. That is about Iberia. And a lot of things in that arc are inspired by Portugal and Spanish culture. You have a character that's called Old José. So, and like the story of Iberia in Arknights, it was a very powerful kingdom in the age of seafaring and everything. But then their capital was destroyed by floods and everything, which is a Lisbon earthquake reference. And then the whole story is about Iberia wanting to return to the former Golden Age. They have Pirate King Alfonso from Faro and things like that. It's full with Portugal references. And hello, Grimwolf 08. Oh, sorry, Grimwolf _0834. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to pick up the habit of my good friend Almantas, who always reads the username. Doesn't matter how many letters it has, how many underscores. So I need to address Michan has Michan8 and protocol _Primo. Even though I should scream in the Primo. King of Phones from Far. Wow, probably a Chad. Yeah. The Arknights gives a concert every year. And the soundtrack is so good of the game. and very varied. Oh, who is? Ah, it was just you running away. Ah, okay, okay, just scream, it's fine. No worries, no worries. Let's bring this back and connect there. And now we should have enough. Our power situation should be booming. Yeah, now the power is stable. We are consuming way less than what we are producing. And I think we have room for expansion. Oh, canalizador. Canalizador is a plumber. I literally learned that word in Japanese in my last class, but I already forgot. Sui? I know that it starts with sui because of water, but I don't remember the rest of it. It's not Sui-chan. But I literally talked. I had a talk about that word in my last Japanese class. Oh, this is not my destination. I wanted to go to the current factory. It's there. I was already close. We should done. It's okay. Now I need to pick up my note. Sweet what? Sui Doya-san? Sui Doya-san. I think it is that. Sui Doya-san. I don't recognize. I'm not understanding my own letters. Okay. I finally unlocked phase 4 working towards nuclear power. Phase 3, not 4. I'm working on getting to 4. Oh, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. I know that nuclear power is a thing in this game, but I'm still... Like, this is my first playthrough. I have no idea what follows after. So you are saturated with screws. Why build an inefficient assembler? I think I will build just one assembler. And we'll have a backlog of screws just so I can get that. What are my other options? Oh, we can depart the lit weight. Okay, okay. Makes sense. Okay, oh, select recipe. Modular frame. That takes screws and things. That takes frames. So we have modular frames and reinforced. Okay, these rotors. Oh, okay. Okay, let me recap. I can build rotors in reinforced iron plates without anything. And these take... Oh, steel beams. I need to start working on that as well. Because I need those for that. And I need steel beams to complete this current quest. So let's get our saturated... They fill up fast, damn. And let's see, our max efficiency setup is producing things nicely. The belt itself is not saturated, but the factories are. So I can use that ratio. Oh, you can softlock your game. I'm very surprised because I haven't run yet into any way of soft locking yourself in Satisfactory, and I'm kind of surprised that there are indeed ways to soft lock yourself. So I will want another 4 iron rods, and this will produce iron plates. Nuclear is the only way to soft lock it. Okay, okay. You must This is important. You must understand. I am stupid. This is a very important piece of information. Just messing around with the way you phrased it. Are you the iron rods? Yes, you are. Okay, this is starting to become a mess. I regret some of my decisions here. Because for what I'm seeing... Okay, I'm going to actually delete this part. And have all of these... Let's have all of these be just production. It is a lot of production, but I don't mind that much. We'll have a lot of screws, basically. And let's start another thing here. And what I can do is that I have enough iron to set off 3 plate productions. So 1, 2, 3. And then... Oh, that only leaves... Okay, 2 iron plates, and the rest will be rods. So 2 iron and 3 rods. That's correct. My ratios are correct. Ah. Iron plate. Iron plate. Not as bad as radiation death spiral. Sounds very pleasant. Okay, and actually we want 1. Kind of annoying. Though I have I already regret. I was trying to future plan things, and I already regret my own lack of future planning here. Ah, you are stuck. I understand what you mean. Benfica's keeper just scored. I know nothing about football overall, but I know that keepers scoring penalties is a very Portuguese thing. And let's go. And then this goes there. I got another splitter here. Toggle build mode. Now you get a splitter here. And these are producing iron plate. Wait. Iron plate. Iron plate. No, the last 3 should be producing iron rod. Iron rod. Iron rod. Let's get some power poles up and running. Oops. I want that to connect to that. That to that. Nice. Okay, we should be producing iron plates and iron rods non-stop. And how much do we have of those as output? In terms of rate. 15, 15, 15, 20, so we can merge the conveyors. I need to add the merger to my hotbar. You're probably looking at this thinking, oh, Nando really knows what he's doing. No, I don't. I'm just doing it confidently. Just because I have confidence doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. Oh, these are curved, but okay, I guess it works here in this particular scenario. What I'm doing here is a big mess, I think. Because I forgot I also need to convert some of these into screws, and I will also need the... I wanted to have like a little bit of everything to then have the recipes, but that doesn't work. And this is producing... all this is saturated, so that's not good. Oh, so I can bring this... I can just connect this to that and have this as my... Okay. Project is saved. So I have screws, I have plates, and I have rods, and now everything comes from that. And let's get all these recipes. So I want reinforced iron plates. Well, that's the wrong way around. Ah! Let's center these. Rotors and reinforced iron plates are my two first things. And they both take screws. Also, instead of merging these, since these are saturated, one screw goes there. I have an idea. Okay. And now you plates go here. And you go there. Oh. I mean. I guess. Okay. I need power. There was a pole with power here. It's funny that I started with all the optimization and along the way I just gave up. Missing cable. Now this is no longer optimized. And those are the parts that I probably need the most to be optimized. But I wanted to logic a little bit. I wanted to factory. I know that probably, maybe the factory that I'm building right now is not the factory I needed the most, but it's the factory I wanted. And at the end of the day, what is a factory if not your best friend? If you're not building the factory that you want to build, what are you doing? Be one with the factory. Okay, reinforced iron plate and rotors. That tree there is a bit annoying. I can deal with it later. But the other things we want to produce is modular frames and smart platings for now. What I'm going to do, this is, as I said, now we're throwing efficiency out of the window. I just want to have production of everything here now. I will build a better factory in the future. And I want to store those things in boxes as well. Oh, ah! Yeah, the farts there are annoying. Not the best placement ever. Beat Real Madrid, damn. I remember when Portugal, I don't remember the name of the goalkeeper, where Portugal won a very important game because of a penalty scored by a goalkeeper. Was it Ricardo? See, that's the cool thing about now producing everything here. Have plates, we have rotors coming, and now Ricardo said had some goat moments in belt, so Ricardo is probably the one I'm thinking about. Why did I decide to build my super factory next to fart station? Okay, let's build that. Let's bring that over here. got the sound of outright. Oh, okay. And we want to produce smart platings and modular frames. Those are the two last things I can produce right now. Yeah, the gloves come off moment. I remember that. I need iron rods and I can get them from over there. So these will build smart platings. And then... let me add another one to build the modular frames. And I will need these guys, so let me add... oh. So these, all that I'm building right now will be working at very poor efficiency. I am aware of that. And these need iron rods. Let me add a splitter. Oh, this is saturated. Oh, this is a merger. I want a splitter. Next time I'll build something that's fully optimal. Trust. It was aura farming and it worked, exactly. Okay, those aren't that tall, so they don't clip nice. Oh, I need more power. Already lost track of everything that's happening on that platform. Understandable. Okay, so these will be producing at an incredibly slow rate, but they will be producing. Is there a way to get rid of that, or did I just pick the worst possible placement for my supplies? Because that damage is quite fast. I mean, I just need to move the boxes themselves. I can take care of that right now and move them on that side instead of this side. Let's take care of that right away. Let's make our storage be here instead. I mean, I prefer to have it. Okay. More foundations. More zoop. I don't want to deal with those clouds anymore. Okay. Okay, I don't have iron plates. That's okay. I can get them from here. And let's start moving our outputs towards that. So you... okay, I wanted to add one more. You can go here. You can go here. You can go... oh, not curve, let's go straight. There. And you can go there. So I can remove this. 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 Oh, and all of these. Next up, let's move the screws. And that way we won't have to deal with the clouds anymore. Ah! Oh. Well, let's get some things in there so I don't lose them. Like these are screws. And these are rods, I think, but yeah, the rods are coming. Let's take care of the plates. Oops. Okay, now we'll have everything coming over here. And we'll have advanced stuff being produced as well, like the modular frames. And the freaking smart plating. What time is it? Okay. What do I need to produce steel thingamajigs? I need 10 modular frames. These frames, by the way, remind me a lot of something I used to work with in engineering. Okay, I can put some reinforced plates here to speed things up. Yeah, these really... like, this is what I talk about the ratios not being right there. Because when the ratios are right, everything just flows smoothly. Machines all work non-stop. You know what I'm going to do here? Okay, now the next thing I need to do is actually take care of the steel. Okay, 2 more, just 2 more, and I can take care. I can build my first foundry. Because a lot of things that I need right now need the steel itself. And I probably have a lot of factories that are producing plates and everything, and that's just a waste of resource. I have a lot of inefficiencies. I should have probably built more, but I also want a little bit of every resource everywhere. But what I need is to transport more resources over here and expand the production and have more. As I started that setup that was starting optimal, rework this setup into it becoming optimal as well. Maybe working from the end backwards. Hello, our base. How's life? Life's great. Life's been going great. Steel ingot. Coal and iron. Makes sense. And that's iron ore, exactly. So we have coal there. Oh, Satisfactory is really good. Let me... I can go to this mode to show you what I've been doing. Look at the factories. And if you, like, this is a part of what I've been doing. If you look around, there's a lot of industry. I'm polluting a lot of this world. And that's what we're here for. This is such... Now that I can look from the top to this is such a... a convoluted factory. I basically keep building factories, and each time I try to build a factory that's a bit better than my previous one. So I don't think I have any coal next to this. Yeah, I think that there's a... But this coal, we are using it for power. How much are we... What's our extraction speed? Going uphill. Man, I haven't played Age of Empires in such a long time that if we played right now, Arbase, I think you could finally beat me. Because it's not like you're the player, I have the worst win rate again. Yeah, this miner, because the coal is pure, this is working suboptimally, the miner. How do I... Okay, there's the conveyors. Can I just upgrade them like this? I can. And I don't need to... I don't need to upgrade it all the way. Now this is outputting at constant speed. Oh, conveyor belt Mach... Ooh, no, don't fall. Mach 2 until here. Oh, I can just output it like that. And then I use a splitter and I will double my output from that. Or I can go... But the things are so expensive that, yeah, it's just worth it to have a thing there. splitter here. Wait, this is conveyor Mach 1. No. Did I lose the mic? Oh, this is conveyor Mach 2. Okay, okay. And this... Ah. Da-da-da. Build mode curve. Why are you an invalid conveyor belt shape? Ah! Okay, this is better. And now we've doubled our coal output. Who built this ramp? What a bad ramp. Eh. Conveyor belt too steep. No. No. Come on, conveyor, you can do it. Okay, let's build some more platforms. Ta-da. Nice. Nice. Oops, don't jump down there. And now we can bring it over. Okay, now I think it's the correct time to... How do you still have biomass? Oh, you're not burning fuel because you don't need to? Let's dismantle you. All of this setup isn't necessary right now. Just a relic of the past. Let's go. And we have here our sushi belt. I mean, there aren't sushi belts. I've heard that sushi belts in these types of games is when you mix a lot of things in the same belt. That's a true sushi belt. Mach 1 and Mach 2. Yes, it's their name. I call them that because it's their name. The Conveyor Belt Mark 1 MK Mach 1. What's that? Are you iron? You are. Oh, if you're iron, we can make you into steel right here. Hello, Iron. Would you like to join my empire of ore processing? Oh, was that just a stone and no vein? Okay. That was just... Where's Iron? Do I have any close by Iron? Used. All of them have a check mark. What are you being used for? You're pouring that? That's kind of bad. That industry over there is all kind of a mess. I prefer, this one is very inefficient. Let's add a splitter here. Conveyor splitter. Oh. Ah. Incorrect input. splitter with the input being on this side. You go in, you go out to there, and you go out to here, and now this we can go back. And now we can build our first foundry. In the middle of nowhere. How much do you process? 45, 45. I guess we go for just one for now. And now we can bring our steel over there. Let me just add the power before I forget. The iron is on the way. Let's go! The beautiful steel is here. Oh, there's an alt. Oh, I need to unlock those alt recipes. Because this is not the first time I heard tales of how cool alt recipes can be. And now, we had something here. I need steel itself, but there was something. The versatile framework. That takes steel. So I want to store half of my steel, and we can put some of these that input from this side. Let's add a, because we also need raw steel, so let's use a splitter. And you can go there on the bottom. Oh, I don't want this to be curved. Let's set these to, oops. Straight mode. That's better. And then we want half our steel to combine with something to produce something. With the frameworks, which are already something that's bottlenecked by a lot of bad production, and we are going to further decrease our efficiency by splitting the chain even more. Alt recipes are good for cutting screws from production. Okay, that's great to know. At least we are slowly, but we are producing roughly everything. We have a little bit of everything being produced right now. everything that we cannot automate the production of. Jump pads and landing pads, that's interesting. What time is it? Yeah, also soon will be my time to... These are still ingots or... Wait, are those still ingots or still... Yeah, those are still beams. Productor in construction craft. Oh, those are... These are ingots. I need to... Do you make steel beams? Yes, okay, okay. And there's also steel pipes. Okay. Oh, so these... So I don't want to store those. I was confusing things around. Ah, where you go? What I want? To grab a constructor. Even another one. And let's keep adding more inefficient stuff. Because what I want right now is you produce steel beams, you produce steel pipes, and these we do want to store. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Okay, and here I also want to add a processor to convert them into steel beams. I'm very good at misplacing splitters. Okay. Now I just need power to everything. I feel like today was a day where a lot of what I did, I feel like it was kind of like a recap episode. A lot of what I did was remember how the game flowed. I don't think it was the most productive of sessions. But now I feel like I have a better awareness of what my real goals are. Namely, all of these super inefficient, like, end of chain stuff that I have, I need to up the production of all of these. That should have been my priority. Not having the factory number 5 million that's producing plates and raw plates and raw iron rods. And actually, now that I have this, that's kind of solid. I can reconvert one of my older factories into producing these advanced stuff more optimally. This will be my everything factory. And now I can build more optimal factories over there. What do you mean not productive? You've made a whole... It's true, me. Oh, it wasn't productive. Result of today. Blah. And that as well. Yeah, this world is starting to get quite industrial. Quite a satisfactory place. And then whenever I need stuff... Are you working? Yes. Have steel pipes. These will be our steel beams. When will pollution start to take the wildlife away? I don't know if this game has that mechanic. And to complete phase 2, there's that thing. Is that the thing we are producing? Because we have the rotor. Yeah, that's smart plating. Yeah, all the black smokes and everything is just healing. It's just happiness fumes. There is like a Caterium. If I remember correctly, I think that was the gold. Maybe I'm mixing them up. Oh wow, I love the 5 hours later or pink. I'm so glad I did oh, I can just start with 2 and then diverge into 2 lanes. Yeah, here is that impure source? Probably from the speed. Yeah, impure. So that even slowing down what was already slow. Okay, you are backlogging quite a bit. Let me do more crimes against logic. And add a splitter here. Let's add some more spaghetti. And I can add a merger here. And that's going to increase our steel production. Which will make all our machines more efficient. Ah, do not turn me into steel. Do not process me. I like okay, when I talked about sushi belts, this is a sushi belt in these games. This is what a sushi belt is. Ah, the glowy McGlowy. Can take care of that later. I will just misplace it somewhere. Yeah, but I think... Let me just go check the mem and everything. Yeah, these backlogs. What is your favorite sushi roll? Ooh. Okay. The best one I've ever had, the best sushi piece, I don't know if it's a roll or the best sushi piece I ever had was, I think it was blue crab in Japan. But that was an exception. Okay, if it's a very cheap place, if it's a good place, there's a lot of superb options. I've had one that had, like, in a fancy place that had olive oil balls and things like that, and it was really good. Really weird, but really good. If I go to a cheap place, some people are surprised because there's the fried sushis, like that, the very westernized, not really sushi. If I go to a cheap place, usually I eat those, because most sushi is not that good and fried flavor is always fried flavor. So if I go to a good restaurant, I will take a lot of different pieces and try them all. If it's a cheap place, I just take the fried stuff, because it tastes like fried. I mean, there's cheap good sushi, but I've had cheap bad sushi. But I love a lot of... I just had this talk IRL in like 1 hour, damn! And do you agree with my position, Credon Toast? Well, let's deliver our cables and our... There's not a lot of concrete packed up, actually. I also don't want to... Okay, I guess I can... Nice music. Store a nut, ingot, ore for sure, leaves, more ore, more ore, more ore. Can I craft? Okay, this is all things that we are already crafting over there now. Oh, this is probably why I had steel ingots, because I can craft them by hand. Cable, cable. Okay, we have two. That unlocks the blueprints. I should have maybe worked. Maybe I can finish these. Okay, rotors are kinda plus 3 inventory slots. I can do this. I don't think I lose progress if I switch things. There's also advanced steel production. Oh, this gives you the miner. Okay, the tier 2 miner. And this gives the super conveyor belts that I've heard are great. And these all take... I should have been more goal oriented. Let's finish this. What time is it? Let's just finish one. Let's just finish one thingy to finish the stream, I think. Because I can finish this easily. Like, plate, plate. Cable. I don't really have a favorite sushi, not really an enjoyer of it, to be fair. I'm hoping I've yet to taste good sushi, so I keep on tasting. Fried ones are kind of the most interesting though. You almost having access to MK3 belts, huge. It helps everything, and I'm like, yeah, I remember that. I had a vague memory about basically investing into MK2 is not that worth it, because MK3 is way better. I'm glad that slowly we are building a stockpile of everything, emphasis on the slowly part. And that's the thing I need to work on, is making the important things, because I don't need more. I mean, probably I need more screws, rotors. How many rotors do I have on me? 57. Okay, 1, 3, 5 are the ones I want to aim for. It's really coming together. Hello, Daniel. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. The factory has grown. I'm close to finishing the stream for today. But things are evolving. Okay, we have a bunch of rotors here. I thought so. So we can just finish the quest. I have factories everywhere. I need help, please. I'm just getting started. Wee. And I hope you're doing well, Daniel. I'm not tracking the weather on every single part of the world, but I hope you're not having to deal with horrible weather as a lot of places are. And let's go.
Milestone reached.
Unnecessary leaf,
Tractors
nice.
permit pioneers
Just
to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Sugar cube type. Is this a sugar cube? Okay, I want to drive a tractor. And the next one, this I can also easily complete. Very easily. I was focusing on logistics, on blueprint, and blueprint is kind of hard. Nickname the sugar cubes. It's just a cube. The other day, I'm starting to watch some Factorio content, and someone was talking like, oh, and then Mr. Bean, and I was like, it is actually called Bean. It's actually the community name. It's not just Michan who calls him Bean. I didn't know Bean was like quote unquote the canon name. Oh, the Harry Ball theorem. Okay, before I explain the Harry Ball theorem, does anyone here know what the Harry Ball theorem is? It is a mathematical theorem, and I love explaining. That's the best way to end a stream. I was like, oh, I need a strong note to end the stream. Talking about the Harry Ball theorem, one of my favorite mathematical theorems, is probably the best way to end this stream. Use directly from the cats you see and are the devs cats and all have a name. Nice. I'm just waiting. No one has said that they know the... Yeah, this is a banger for me. I'm waiting just a bit more to see if anyone says, oh yeah, I talk about the Harry Ball theorem all the time. Or if not. Oops. I've never heard of that. Basically, it is a mathematical theorem that proves that if you have a ball of hair, imagine your head as a ball, and it is all hair. A sphere of... Oops. A sphere of hair. And you try to comb the hair of the sphere. There will always be like a bald spot. It is impossible to comb the hair in a way where there isn't a space where hair is going away from it. It is impossible. Of course, if you have like super long hair, you can overlap it. But with short hair, like, you can't have... Any hair distribution will always result in a bald spot. That is... It has to do with mathematical continuity, and that always happens. Do you know what is a spheroid? Not a sphere, a spheroid? Planet Earth. Do you know what works like hairs being combed? Wind. And because of the Harry Ball theorem, we know that at any given time, there is a point on planet Earth where the wind is zero. It is mathematically impossible for there not to be a zero wind point. There has to be a zero wind point at all times. Only if the grass fields are a sphere. The closest thing I can think of the medical explanation of why cables will tangle. Oh, I think I remember that. But yeah, topology is a great area, and the Harry Ball theorem shows... That was proven by trying to comb a ball of hair, shows that there is always wind at... there is always a point of zero wind. I love talking about the Harry Ball theorem. Now you have another fun fact to do. You have the fact that Go comes from QR codes. That's one of my favorites that I keep sharing all the time. But now you also have the... The Harry Ball. Let's build our first fuel. Any type. Let's build our first tractor. I just want to drive it.
Tractors can use any type of fuel and have a self-driving feature, much like Pioneers, only more reliable. While driving, you can record a path to automate vehicle resource transportation. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, tractors will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully subject to other means of surveillance.
Woo! Tractor! Hey Nano, I hope your factory is running better than the power grid today. I only had powers in the afternoon today, but power has been a mess in Portugal. But what's the QR code? QR code comes from QR codes. Okay, I need to save that one as well. I often play Go here on the channel, and QR codes, if you look at them, they look like a board of Go, and that's not a coincidence. The creator of the QR code was looking at the board of Go, and he was like, wait, cameras can read this very easily, and that's where he invented the QR code. He's even been... People have paid homage to him in Go associations because of that. Let's drive a little bit in the wild. Okay, the tractor is amazing. I love the sugar cube. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, let me finish the tier 3 milestones, because that way I can thumbnail my last stream instead of being tier 3. I can thumbnail it as, okay, now I'm tier 3 complete. Think of the thumbnails, Nando. You can deliver everything to finish this, and that way I can say that I had actual progress today, that I completed a tier. It wasn't just messing around for the whole time. Copper cables and tubes. Easy. Whoa! Copper cables. Get the factory car too. Do you have... okay, you have a lot of stuff. Tubes. Yes, you do. Tube. And this is YouTube. Can the tractor drift? Yes! I assume so. Let's deliver it all.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting
That's
them."
also so much.
Unquote.
That's really
It is
engineered
beneficial
thought.
during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Nice. But yeah, tier 3 complete. Expanded power. Ooh, power towers. Ooh. But this is more advanced. Advanced steel production. I kind of almost have everything for that. The modular frames are the ones that are slowing us down. Ooh, hyper tubes. Whee! And now tier 3, let me just confirm. Yeah, tier 3 is done. Lot of progress. But yeah, I think that this is around... the best is all you really need for defense. Okay, that's great to know. Yeah, llama. I think that's enough for today. Microwave is done. I never... Okay. Rubik's Cube is one of those things I never got into Rubik's Cubes. Never. But yes, that's it. I'm getting sidetracked. That was it for today. I really like Satisfactory. Next week, I can probably only do 2 streams, so I'm not... and I already have a schedule call out for next week. So probably I can only stream Go for next week, but I will... What? Who is this channel? Like, who am I going to raid? I don't know this person. But let's... Okay, on YouTube there's no one that I feel very comfortable with raiding. Let's see on Twitch. I have Axel. I have Addictive Me. He's playing Clair Obscure. That game can be a little bit spoilery. I can go for... I did Axel the other day, but... Yeah, the only reason I don't want to raid into Addictive Me is because of the spoilers from Clair Obscure. I don't want people to get spoiled, and Axel is playing Dark Souls 2. Like, the game is old enough for people not to care about spoilers. Let's raid into Axel on Twitch, no raid on YouTube. Oh, I didn't share today, but I did have a fun clip with Axel. I will share it maybe next stream or something. Flash raid. Selsky, do I have the command for raid message? Yes, and then the TheNando arrived. I like that one. That's my raid message now. I need to be more consistent. I need to remember it. I'll have to check the... Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Zoom. Sorry. Yeah, you joined at the end. Thank you for dropping by. And I hope you... I said this to everyone, but especially people from Portugal right now. I hope you and your loved ones are safe, because things in Portugal are kind of rough with the weather lately. And I think it's not over yet. There's going to be better days, but also some more rough days ahead. So everyone, please stay safe. Thank you for everyone who joined me today. I love playing Satisfactory, really cool game. I'll be back on Friday to continue my streamer engineering Q&A, questions and answers, this Friday. Oh, and Friday afternoon before my stream, I will be hopping over to Amaru's channel to celebrate her birthday for a collab. I will probably share it on my Discord when I'm live there. And yeah, before I keep zooping away, jumping from place to place, I will end the stream for today. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye everyone, have a great one.